You know, guys, we've gotten to know Donald Trump so well over the past year. I mean, well, at this point, he's practically a member of the family, specifically the uncle who hits on your wife at funerals. But there is so much about Trump that remains unexamined, and that's why tonight we're introducing a new segment where we spotlight an obscure moment from Trump's past.
I could do this all day long.
I doubt I'll ever be involved in politics beyond what I do. And I really believe in trashing your enemies.
I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired.
Pure gems. Today's Lost Trump Nugget, a 1999 interview with the New York Times in which Trump shares his thoughts on poor people. But before we get to that, let's just acknowledge that Donald Trump has spent a lot of time boasting about his tremendous wealth. In fact, according to this pie chart we made up, Trump has devoted a full 58% of his campaign to telling us how rich he is. And yet Trump has also managed to attract the support of many low-income voters, as Trump himself will attest.
Actually, the people I resonate best with are poor people and people that are really blue-collar. My base and the people that like me best, frankly, are poor people and working-class people, and I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, and you know what? It makes sense. Opposites attract. It's the same reason why Bert and Ernie can't stop you know? It's a thing. But it's true. Poor people love Trump. In fact, among the poorest 50 counties in the United States that have voted thus far, Trump has won 45 of them. And one of the things they love most about Trump is his honesty.
Trump dominating among voters, looking for a political outsider who tells it like it is.
He doesn't care what people think.
Donald Trump speaks the truth.
He's not politically correct, and he says what is on his mind.
Yep, he says what is on his mind. And that's what people are looking for, finally. A president with the guts to tell Mexicans that they are rapists. Take that, Abraham Lincoln, you coward. In other words, poor people love Trump because he says what he really thinks. So what does Donald Trump really think about the poor people who make up his base? Well, let's look up that old interview with the New York Times. And I quote, "I've watched politicians bragging about how poor they are, how they came from nothing, how poor their parents and grandparents were, and I said to myself," that was him thinking when he says to himself, "if they can stay so poor for so many generations, maybe this isn't the kind of person we want to be electing to higher office. How smart can they be?" And then it's a rhetorical question, but he elaborates, "They're morons." Incredible. Donald Trump told the newspaper that he thinks poor people, the people voting for him now in droves, are morons. Yeah, it's like something a cartoonishly evil comic book villain would say. "Poor people are morons. Now get out of this soup kitchen so I can bulldoze it to build a water park for my pet tiger." And just in case Trump's disdain for the poor wasn't entirely clear, he goes on to say, "Do you want someone who gets to be president and that's literally the highest paying job he's ever had?" Yeah. So in other words, Trump wants America to be a plutocracy. Well, you know, so Trump thinks basically that a normal income person can't be president. Like, if you don't earn rich money, you'll just be all over the White House or something, running around, Secret Service going, "Mr. President, what are you doing?" "I don't know any better, I'm middle class. My kids are in public school." Now, normally slamming the intelligence of your own fan base would destroy a candidate, but obviously we know that's not going to happen to Trump. We just wanted to bring it to your attention because once Trump is president, this segment will become illegal. So there you have it.